What? Mac! What? Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day. My lips are super duper red because I just got done filming yet another advent calendar, but you can't guess which one. Actually, bet you can because I just probably most likely posted it like the day before this one. But hopefully I will have just a myriad of choices to select for lip colors after we unbox together the MAC advent calendar for 2020. Now, if you guys notice, this one is quite a bit smaller than the one I did last year, which was like a big honkin' star, which right smack dab in the middle of it, day number 20, whatever, 4 or 5, was a keychain, which was surrounded by tiny miniature-sized lipsticks and other random sample-sized products. So this year we have this advent calendar, which I'm very curious as to how it fits inside of this box because this is not what it looked like online. And of course, I do not remember how much it cost because memories escape me, and also the thought process of checking this out before I start filming also escapes me. There was a larger calendar which I could not get my hands on. It was out of stock, so I ended up getting the mini calendar, which apparently is $99. Just based on last year's calendar, I can't imagine whatever is in here is worth $99, but let's find out. It says it's worth a value of $163. Again, to me, that's not like the best potential value for your money. Maybe something a little bit closer to like the $200 range would be nice because you are giving up your ability to choose, and they can basically slap in whatever sample size colors they want to in here and then charge you $99 for it and be making a very good profit. Okay, this makes a lot of sense. All right. When I saw it online, it was a circle, and when I got that box in the mail, I was like, that's not a circle. But it comes like this, looks like a little calzone, and then you can open it up like a pizza. Let me retrieve all my pizza slices and then we'll be right back. Ow. Okay, let's go ahead. My goodness. Let's go ahead and open day number 1. At least it is the first one that popped out. This feels absolutely empty. Oh, ha! That's because it was empty because the thing fell out onto the floor. Okay, day number 1. Is this full size? What? Mac! What? I should not be this flabbergasted by getting a full-size lipstick in a like $100 advent calendar, but last year I paid so much money for that big star and there wasn't a single full-size lipstick in it. And not to mention, this is a full-size velvet teddy. So this is the lipstick. I do really like this shade. I had it once upon a time, many moons ago. It was one of my first lipsticks, I think. Like one of my first like fancy schmancy lipsticks. A full-size item for the first day, I think that's pretty fantastic. Either the rest of this calendar is gonna be like really great with a lot of like full-size items in it, which would be just beautiful to see, or we got one good item and the rest of them are going to be like sample size packets. Well, let's find out. Day number 2 is next, and I honestly do kind of like these little pizza slices here. I think they're kind of adorable. And it looks like we have an eyeshadow. This is the All That Glitters eyeshadow, and from my memory, people said that these were I can't open it. They said these were full size last year, so that is nice and surprising. It does look like we have 2 full size items to start off the calendar. This is a nice shade as well. It's really pretty, has some like pigment to it. Ignore the swatch from my last calendar. I scrubbed the dickens out of my hands and I could not get that eyeliner off. Mac, I'm so proud of you. Let's go ahead and move on to day number 3. Let's keep this full-size train rolling. Coming back to earth now. The next thing we have in here is the MAC Strobe Cream, and definitely not a full size. So this is a little tiny guy here. If I'm not mistaken, we did get the same exact sample in last year's calendar. I think these are the samples they give out like when you make like a purchase and that kind of stuff. You know, they just probably have extras bopping around, so they end up in the advent calendars. This is in the shade Pink Light. It's swatched right there. You likely can't see it because I think it just barely almost does anything. Maybe if you weren't wearing like any makeup and you applied this, it would give your skin like kind of a luminance, but wearing literally zero makeup, it might like reflect the light if you catch it the right way. All right, okay, so that was just one sample size thing. Day number 4 feels a little heftier, so that's exciting. Let's go ahead and see what is in here. Oh, okay, I don't know what it is, but is it full size? The next thing in here is this black thing that says MAC on it. I'm gonna assume it's either an eyeliner or a mascara. Let's go ahead and find out. Oh, wow. I've never really seen a wand that was like the same thickness all the way down. Like there's almost no variation in this wand. It is a mascara. It has like tiny little spikes on it. I don't think I've ever tried this mascara before, but I think this might be a full size too. Like, Mac, what the heck? I'm shocked, but in a good way. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Let's go. All right, let's move on to day number 5 here. This one feels a little bit on the lighter side, so I'm expecting another sample size item. Oh, and it is, but it is a sample size lipstick, so I'm actually kind of okay with that. So we have another little tiny lipstick here. This one is in the shade Cockney. I honestly don't know if that's a Cockney accent or not. That was probably an absolutely nothing accent. Oh, that's red. Okay, so this shade here is like red with little shimmers in it. I feel like this is a super similar shade to one that we received in last year's calendar. I remember getting a red with like shimmers in it, and these little tiny ones do come with like a decent amount of lipstick in them. It's just, I feel a little bit better this year already receiving a full-size lipstick, because I was like really looking forward to that last year and it never happened. But these little tiny guys are pretty cute. Chugging right along to day number 6 here. The next item is a MAC lip gloss. Again, I remember receiving some of these last year. This one's in like a super pale pink shade. That's a nice little pop. Ooh, this gives me that very like early 2000s kind of frosty pale concealer lip look though. It's swatched right there on my hand, and it has kind of that like glazed donut look to it. Very light, a little bit creamy with a bit of shimmer to it. Not exactly my go-to type of lip gloss. It also feels super sticky, so if you're not into sticky lip, then you might not like this. All right, we are halfway through the calzone. Oh, I miss Parks and Rec. Did they take it off Netflix for real? Like forever? I'm highly upset about that. That was my like comfort show whenever I was feeling sad. I've seen every single season at least 7 to 8 times. That's kind of an unfortunate statement there. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on to day number 7. And from the looks of the lump inside this paper here, I think we have another eyeshadow. And we do have another eyeshadow. This is in the shade Wedge, which I think is just like the strangest name for an eyeshadow, but it is a very pretty brown shade. I could definitely see myself wearing this quite a bit. Most typically it is a brown eyeshadow and mascara. If we're feeling real fancy, we might do one brown eyeshadow and then one dark brown eyeshadow, but that's only for like special occasions. Day number 8 is next. I'm feeling, ooh, is it another tiny little lipstick? And it is. So we have another sample size little lipstick here. This is in the shade Craving. I wonder what it looks like. Ooh, okay, this is a really pretty shade. It's a really nice like berry shade, but it's not like too intensely deep of a berry. It is definitely also a little bit on the sheer side. It's not a matte, so if you didn't want like a really deep lip, you wouldn't have to have one. All right, we are on to number 9 now. These lumps are looking real familiar. I'm guessing we have yet another eyeshadow. I cannot believe I actually caught that. My uncoordinated hands actually caught that. Okay, so wow. The next shade we have here is just, it's black. That is super black. It looks like I'm staring into a hole. This is in the shade Carbon, and I actually don't think I own a single like black eyeshadow. I'm sure I have black eyeshadows in like palettes and stuff. A lot of them tend to come with like little like flecks of glitter in it, which always just fall out after you put it on. But this is a straight black matte eyeshadow. I did have to build it up with my finger just a little bit to get the pigment to show up a little bit more, but yeah, you can't go wrong with a black eyeshadow. Alrighty, day 10 is next. I would absolutely love to see another full-size product in here. Another full-size lipstick would just be like lovely. This is feeling like a familiar shape. Perhaps another lip gloss. And it is, but this one to me is a much nicer color, or at least more wearable for me. Oh, that smells like bad Play-Doh. Oh, that smells awful. Why does that smell so bad? Why do I keep smelling it is also the question. Anyway, that smells real gross. I don't know why, but I do like this shade quite a bit more than that other like 2006 Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera shade we tried before. This is something I would definitely wear. I don't know if I'll necessarily wear this one per se because it smells real gross. I'm checking the heft of day number 12 to see if I should get excited or not. I'm not sure if I should. Okay, next we have day number 11 here. And again, a very familiar feeling cylinder. And it's another lip gloss. Okay, so 3 lip glosses. This one smells so much better. That other one smells like Doom. This one just smells like lip gloss. Oh, which I just shoved literally all up in my nose. Oh, and I also put it in my hair. That's good. This one's a much more pinky shade. I definitely prefer the shade of this one, but I don't want my mouth smelling like garbage all day. So I guess I would probably get some use out of this one over here. It also doesn't look to be like separating as much. This other one over here is kind of like liquefying on the back of my hand. I don't know, maybe if this is like an old product or something just went real wrong with the formulation of this one. Okay, and that brings us to our very last day here. I'm really hoping number 12 has another full-size item in it. Another full-size lipstick would make me super duper happy, but based on the weight of it, I'm not thinking so. Judging by the lump in this one, I think we have another sample size lipstick. This one is in the shade Diva, and whoa, that is purple. That is a very, very deep purple. I'm wondering if it's swatched, if it's like a little bit lighter. Okay, yeah, it is a little bit lighter, a bit more berry, but still quite purple. It is a pretty shade though. I think it'd be good for the holiday season. It's like a nice, rich jewel tone. So, I mean, that's nice. It's a cute little lipstick. It's adorable. I was hoping for just that last like full-size thing to really like help take this home for me, but alas, we do have mainly sample sizes. However, I will say that I'm very happy that they actually included a full-size lipstick. That was my biggest complaint about last year's advent calendar. I think I paid like 200 bucks for that thing, and there was not a single full-size lipstick in it, and that's kind of what MAC is like known for. They did give us a very nifty keychain though, and I don't know, I'm shocked that it came with a full-size lipstick, but I also feel like I shouldn't be shocked. This is a $100 advent calendar for MAC, and MAC is very well known for their lipsticks. So to me, that definitely should be a thing included in a MAC calendar, but like last year, we didn't get one. So seeing a full-size one in the small box here, it was shocking to me, but it really shouldn't be. It's not like they're granting me with some type of special gift by giving me a full-size lipstick and a calendar that I paid $100 for. But that's almost what I was taking it as, like, oh my gosh, how special, a full-size lipstick. But is it special? It really isn't special because you are paying a lot of money for this, and they are definitely making quite a bit of profit. So it's not like they're including a full-size lipstick out of the goodness of their heart. It's just a product they're selling, and there happens to be a full-size lipstick in it. So I shouldn't be that like, whoa. So I really shouldn't be that amazed, but dadgummit, we've had a rough time with advent calendars this year. So anytime I see a full size, I'm like, a full-size thing. Just let me know what you guys think. Do you think this pile of makeup here is really worth the $100 you pay for it? Do you think it's the $163 value that they actually say it is? Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments. I would love to read and respond to them. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Please go ahead and consider subscribing if you would not mind. It would mean the absolute world to me. And I just hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!